Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the island. Welcome to a little sunset walk here in Key West, southernmost city. Welcome, and it is a little chilly. It's kind of on that edge, you know, we have this limit in the lower 70s, where due to the humidity it actually seems much cooler than it is. So today is one of these days, at least this time of the night. And we'll be headed over to the sunset, Mallory Square sunset celebration. And we are headed over there through a actually kind of lesser known part of the Truman Annex. So we're accessing the Truman Annex over here. We have the post office, and there is a little pedestrian access over here. And then from here we'll cut over to the little park next to the Opal Key Resort. And if you were wondering, current temperature here is 72 degrees and feels like 72. So we don't really ever come here in this part of the Truman Annex. So you can access it next to the post office if you want to look up the post office. I think overall the Truman Annex actually has like 4 different accesses. There is one that is the main one, especially if you come by car. That is the one that we take when we go to the sunset at the Truman Waterfront Park, when we use the main access part. And this one here leads to, which is actually Front Street if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is Front Street. And you'll see it kind of ends in a little pocket park with a gate that then opens to Opal Key Resort that used to be the Margaritaville Resort. However, that gate closes pretty early, I think around 6 or 7, so we should be fine today. Headed this way. This is one of the downsides, is that some of the gates close. It's the main one that stays open. The one over on Southern. So if you look on a map, you have several access points to the Truman Annex. And of course you have the little Truman White House coming up to our left, if you're wondering from which side we're coming in. This is the Little White House Museum. One of the places that doesn't like it when we stream from inside, so we tried. So the part of Front Street inside the Truman Annex kind of ends here with this little park. And that's what we're gonna walk through. This one actually says the gate closes at 6 p.m. So a little park here. And to our left, the parking garage of the Opal Key Resort. And you can cut through here and you'll see where this leads. So we're headed straight to the water right now. Should be a beautiful sunset tonight. So this actually leads us straight to the Sunset Key Ferry. If you happen to head over to Latitudes, which is a restaurant out on Sunset Key, the island, just off Mallory Square. So this is where the ferry leaves, and you can get on the ferry if you have a reservation. And we were here a couple of streams back, so this kind of leads almost to the Truman Waterfront Park. There is no bridge, so there is no connection. Otherwise, it actually technically would lead right to the Truman Waterfront and the Ingham. So you'll see it's going to be busy on Mallory Square. It is high season. In Key West, it's probably going to be like this all of January and February. And of course, we do have a lot of our snowbirds coming back now after the holidays. So since it's going to be busy and there are going to be a lot of people between the camera and the sun, I am going to use my extension pole here so you can be a little higher up. It makes it a little hard for me to talk to you, so I let you guys enjoy the sunset. There you go. No, I don't.
the thing that they're getting for that in there. How do they, like the thing that I'm putting in there? It's not in my home.
Sunset at 5:53.
With the pink carnation in a pickup truck, well, I knew I was out of love today. The music died. We were singing bye, this American pie. Drove a Chevy to the levee, thought the levee was dry. But good old boy, the trigger was being right. Singing this is the day I die. This is the day I die.
That baby seal over here that's coming out. There's a baby seal. Drop the ball. That's gone. All those pitches.
Here we go, everybody. The sun has set in Key West. And I see Mr. Tammy's question, how far is it from Captain Tony's to Mallory Square? If you go, the straight route is probably 4 or 5 minutes, I would say. So you can totally head over to Mallory Square for the sunset from Tony's and then go back to Tony's.
The church bells all were blowing, and the fruit Bibles, the fire sound and the Holy Ghost.
And since it's Friday and high season, we are going to go and check out what's going on Duval Street. Well, you know what? If you like, we can do the life walk from Mallory Square to Captain Tony's, and then you can time it. Although I'm gonna probably be pretty slow. And for easier reference, I'm gonna take the main entrance to Mallory Square. But we have a little more time and we have a new performer here. I see fire, so maybe we should check that out first. Looks like his head is on fire. Let's see.
Got splash left.
All right, are you ready for this? Everybody say yeah! Yeah! Everybody say yeah! I can't believe you didn't say that! Something like this? I said no! I didn't hear you say that. I said it like 3 times! Anything she ever tells me from now on, I'm never
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got a mask on.
I think the Jolly Roger is coming in here. let's do this. We are going to time how long it takes us from Mallory Square to Captain Tony's. Because Missy Tammy wants to know. Inquiring minds want to know. So here we go. We are leaving Mallory Square through the main entrance and we go. Actually, Captain Tony's is one of those bars that clears out just before the sunset and then refills right afterwards. So walking past the Waterfront Playhouse Theater here. That one is really cool inside. And here to our left is the Salty Frogs Bar and Grill. Here we have the Mallory Square Plaza. So of course our timing, our stopwatch doesn't take into account your shopping here. So welcome everybody, if you're just joining us, the sun has set in Key West and we are going to check out what is going on Duval Street on our Friday evening TGIF stream. And we are currently on our way over to Captain Tony's because we are trying to figure out how long it takes from Mallory Square to Captain Tony's. I estimated it to be about 4 minutes. So the clock is running. And by the way guys, if you like what you're seeing, we are a local Key West live streaming channel if this is your first time with us. And if you want to see more of Key West, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give us a little thumbs up. We are streaming live from Key West almost every day. Kind of sometimes take a Thursday off. And we will be live from the bar tomorrow afternoon from Captain Tony's. And we'll be back on the porch on Sunday. And by the way guys, if you're interested in watching these streams in 4K, and this is not just for those of you who have a 4K TV, because it's also going to impact the quality of the regular 1080 streams that I know some of you are watching on the TV. If you're interested in knowing more about our 4K program, we are about to launch that and test drive this. So our bot should be posting a link in the comments. Look out for our Streamlabs bot. And it's going to take you to an info page on how this is going to work. So you can be part of the exclusive kickoff group with private streams for a whole month from locations of your choice. And guys, here we go. Here's Captain Tony's and we are at 3 minutes and 53, 5, 57, 8, 9, 4 minutes. Almost. So as you can see, not very far. This whole area here, corner Green Street and Duval Street. And we're gonna hang out around here for a little bit. And it is full moon tonight. We have a full moon bike ride tonight. So not sure, we might encounter our friends from the southernmost slow ride. I just feel we had a lot of bike rides recently, so I prefer to do a little sunset walk. Hey, thank you, John, for supporting our channel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
The sweatshirt I like. That
I don't like harmful.
Ask Grandpa.
Oh, this reminds me I have to take down our Christmas decorations. They're still going strong. Let's see what is going on at Hawk's Breath Saloon. It's just not the same since it took down that tree.
Billy Carrington.
It was really cool. It had this big old canopy here with the chicken sitting in it. But on the other hand, I guess they were lucky. I think they took it down just before Hurricane Ian. I have to admit, it didn't look super healthy.
Sorry.
Beautiful colors here with the afterglow. Kind of always lights up the buildings. It's my favorite time of the day. Guys, let me see if I can zoom in on the moon. This building over here used to be an old bank where Hemingway tried to cash his first check, and I heard that He got rejected. They didn't let him, and then he walked a little further to a bar, and that's how he met the owner back then of what is now Captain Tony's Saloon. I don't remember what the bar was called at the moment where Hemingway met them, but that became Sloppy Joe's, and then later Captain Tony's. So you might know that the current Sloppy Joe's is not the original Sloppy Joe's. So the Sloppy Joe's that Hemingway actually named after his favorite bar in Havana is the yellow building that is now home to Captain Tony's. And one day in 1937, I think, the landlord of what is now Captain Tony's Saloon decided to increase the rent, and then the rest is history. They all took their bar chairs and moved over to what is the current location of Sloppy Joe's. So it's been there since 1937 on the corner of Green Street and Duval Street. And then the original location became what is now known as Captain Tony's Saloon. So it's been a bar for quite a while, and it's also the oldest bar in Florida, and it's also one of the most haunted places. Smallest bar. So we are on Duval Street. You know what, guys? Let's try if we can. Let's see if we can still access the upstairs here at the Rock House. So they have an outdoor area. That's a really cool spot for people watching. And it's always very quiet. There's another access over here. So we are upstairs at the Rock House right across from Sloppy Joe's. So this is the current location of Sloppy Joe's since 1937. 1933 till 1937. Sloppy Joe's was actually, see the yellow building over there? That is now Captain Tony's Saloon, but that is the Sloppy Joe's where Hemingway used to hang out.
Women's Planet stuff.
That's a great movie.
What you filming for, honey?
YouTube.
I'm not high, I'm just Japanese.
That's why I work most of the night. Yeah, some reason. Well, here's what's funny though is I have so many of like the starting workers that are like, oh, I'm not going to rock out because I'm green. But also I hate karaoke. We're packed out every night anyway. What's going on?
That was all three verses mixed up all together. That's the way Paul wanted it.
You did stick to my favorite line. Little roly-poly girl.
Little roly-poly, little fat-faced girl.
Yeah.
Who writes that?
So up there is where we
Well,
just
Happy
were.
New Year. Is it too late? I mean, I think we got a week, right? January 1st to January 7th. We can say Happy New Year. After that, it's well, it's not.
Yes, true. The sandbar is over there in that direction. Tony's tomorrow afternoon. What is interesting is that it seems much quieter now than it does during the day here. That might be because it is dinner time. We should have come out later. Check out the nightlife here.
This is an actual song.
It's not gonna work.
What's up, Kevin?
Quiet over here for now. The sun has just set. Now with the sunset being this time of the night, since it's still somewhat early, it's difficult for people to have dinner before, so they kind of do sunset and then dinner and then they come out. And of course we still have a lot of families with kids. So this is surprisingly quiet here. I swear it is busier during the day. You'll see if you join us for tomorrow afternoon stream at 3 p.m. This is going to be busier than it is now.
Because you can title it.
Hey, thank you so much, Gas It Up, for the super chat.
It was like the best.
So I had some of you asking about the 4K kickoff that we're doing. So we are looking at upgrading our current streaming and bonding encoder, so our current equipment, to a 4K version. And if you want to be part of that group, you can go to the link that our Streamlabs bot is posting, and the way it works is that everybody who contributes to the kickoff program is going to automatically be added to an emailing list that will receive the link to a private, or should I say unlisted, YouTube stream where we test the 4K equipment. So it's going to be just a small group. Those streams are only accessible to those that are part of the group, so you can watch, chat, test it on the big screen. Even if you don't have a 4K TV, you can check the way the encoding works is slightly different than from our current encoder. So even if you watch in 1080, the quality should be better. So if you're interested in that, go and check out what our Streamlabs bot is posting. And we do not require a minimum donation to join. So it doesn't matter if you add $5 or $10 or more, because we want to make sure that everybody who wants to can join us in testing that. And we already have a couple of people who signed up. And this group will be, so those private streams will be for about a month, up to 2 or 3 times a week. And we'll go to the locations that you guys want to and check those out in 4K ultra high definition. So they like almost like private streams. So if we have 10 people who sign up, we're gonna only be 10 going to those different places. Or the more the merrier. And all of your donations are going towards the upgrading the equipment. And we're probably gonna need to add more data as well. We currently stream with 4 internet connections. So right here I have my bonding encoder, and we have 2 USB modems. We have 1 big Ethernet modem, and then I have another phone here for Wi-Fi. So 4 connections. I think, especially here in Key West, that is not going to be enough for the if we want to go to 4K. But that is all part of the testing, guys. So guys, we're currently walking down Duval Street. We're gonna walk by Willie T's in just a second. Yes, Missy Tammy, the Hemingway house is a must for all the cat lovers. You can spend hours just petting the cats. They might have some kittens, although they tend to keep those separate when they're really little. I think they would probably be pretty young at this point.
There's a little bit in here.
You know what I mean? Like you're hanging over, like behind you.
So for those of you who check out the Willie T's cam, this is what Willie T's actually looks like on the outside.
Wasn't born to be horse. I'm not made for clear long roads.
Thank you so much, JNMB.
Balls are pretty good. I'm no good at sledding on me. I don't have a knack for making motors crank. I'm pretty good at turning gears. Tell me what more, that's what I'm here for. I like the golden talk. I'm too slow for moving too fast. I don't use this kind of romance.
So right across from Willie T's and the Strand building, the old theater, is this little alley here called Appleruth Lane. Hey! And there's this is one of those spots where you can get some great late night food. I know many of you know Mr. Z's on Southern, which is just around the corner actually, so this is kind of the late night food corner. And over here we have Mary Ellen's. And their late night grilled cheese sandwiches and tater tots. Conveniently located next to the Leather Master, which is closed this time of the day though. And if you continue this little lane, you're actually gonna end up on Whitehead Street and next to another famous Key West bar. And this is where I am going to leave you guys for tonight. Gets quiet for about 30 seconds or so, and then you'll see This actually leads us pretty much to the courthouse across the street. It's probably too dark by now for the camera to pick it up. Here was one of our IV places, IVs in the Keys. If you don't have much time in Key West and you do have a hangover, you can come here and they rehydrate you with a little IV needle and some vitamins, and off you go. And look how busy the parrot is tonight, the green parrot here. And across the street, the favorite One Human Family benches. So guys, I'm gonna leave you with these fine folks here at the Green Parrot. Green Parrot has some delicious popcorn as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. We'll be back tomorrow from Captain Tony's Saloon at 3 p.m. Take care, everybody, and have a great night. Stay safe.
My old friend Marty Joyce on the drums here.